Hey y'all, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hey sis or bro. If you're returning, hey girl, welcome back. So today is going to be a story time. You guys, I never really talked too much about my last relationship because it was full of nonsense. It was full of a lot of nonsense. I mean, the fact that it lasted as long as it did, I think I was just trying to prove a point. And I don't know who I was trying to prove this point to. But anyway, okay, so for a lot of you guys, you probably don't know because y'all are, I have a lot of new subscribers, but I was in about kind of like a year relationship. Had a man last year, life goes on. But anyway, okay, so it lasted about a year. So from like September 2017 to, we really broke up like August of 2018. So I've technically been single for like a year because I haven't claimed that person since August of 2018. So we've been single a year. Well, I've been single a year. And yeah, this person was a liar, a manipulator, and honestly was not that good at it. I mean I feel like when you really break it down, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I was desperate. Like, you know, this particular person, his face was not all that. I'm gonna be honest, I did not find him attractive in the face, but his body was banging. Okay, his body was very attractive. Okay, very. The face, well, anyway, so this person, I'm not even going to give him a name. We ain't going to use a fake name. Like, this person doesn't get a name, period. Big dot. So this person lied to me about a lot of things, like a lot of things, but this one in particular was like a little bit mind-blowing. So a little background story. I met this particular person at my old job as a dental assistant because this other person was also a dental assistant, a male dental assistant. You don't run into a lot of those, but they do exist. They do exist. So anyway, we were working at the same office, and you know, one day he just asked me out, and I said, yeah, asked me out. I have a daughter. I make that very known to everybody I come in contact with. I have a daughter. Like, she is my pride and joy, so I talk about her to everybody. Like, that's my baby. She get on my nerves, but that is my baby. Okay, that is my baby. So I let everybody know I have a daughter. So it was very well known at my job that I was a single mom. I don't hide that from nobody, period. So he had a son that, of course, didn't really know him, and this is my fault. Like, come on, like, I've had so many, you know, decisions I made that is like, you know. But anyway, so this person was like, yeah, I have a son, he's da-da-da. I don't remember how old the son was at the time. He was older than my daughter, but yeah, and you know, his mom's not in the picture. I raised him alone, and I'm just like, like, I always was skeptical. Like, you know, I was always like, for whatever reason, I don't believe you, like, for whatever reason. And I've always been pretty good at that, like knowing if someone's telling the truth or not, and then I would just be oblivious and ignore it. So really, at the end of the day, I had to accept full responsibility for a lot of things, and I do. So anyway, yeah, like, he was like, oh yeah, I have full custody of my son. His mom walked out. She don't really come around as she pleases. She's not on child support. Just lies, like lie after lie after lie. And I was like, oh, well, okay, well, you know, whatever. Like, you guys, I hadn't really been on the dating scene after my divorce. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I would, you know, I was like, how do I meet a guy? Like, I went from my first relationship with my ex-boyfriend for, you know, 3 years. Then I met Bailey's father, was married too long. And then I'm just kind of like out here and I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I have some like really, it would really like be like, Taryn, like, what was you smoking? I don't smoke, but what was you smoking? You know, like, you would really like listen. Now that I listen to these stories and just go back in my mind, it's kind of like, were you on drugs? JK. But anyway, so yeah, this person was like, oh, I take full, you know, care of him, blah blah blah. So coincidentally, as we started talking more and more, all of a sudden he lost custody of his son. Like, supposedly. How all of a sudden you just lose custody? But of course, you know, like, I'm the type of person, if you tell me something, I'm generally gonna believe you with the little side eye. You know, that's just me. I believe you until I have a reason not to believe you. Because who am I that you would lie to me? Like, who am I? Like, seriously. But anyway, so yeah, he would lie. I'm like, oh, I lost custody of him. He's at his grandma's. And I'm like, well, if you lost custody, wouldn't you lose custody to his actual parents, which would be his mother and not her mother? And he was like, no, you know, I had custody and blah blah blah. Like, he got so many just lies that I found out later on down the line that none of it was true. I'm sure if I hadn't seen this person's, you know, driver's license, I would not believe his real name was his real name. It was that bad. So, can you even say we were dating? Like, how true is that? Like, so anyway. So, yeah, this person was claiming that he had full custody of his son, that, you know, his mom walked out, that, you know, and things would just like slowly change. He'd be like, oh yeah, my parents helped me with my son. Well, come to find out, his biological father was locked up. His mother passed away. So he was talking about foster parents. Okay, then all of a sudden they're super close and they talk all the time. And then next thing you know, like, they don't talk at all. They just rarely see each other. It was really like strange to me. I'm like, okay, well, this is just not making sense. And instead of me realizing, Taryn, you understand none of this makes any sense, it's a bunch of bull crap, why keep entertaining it? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I had to be that desperate. Like, I had to be smoking some kind of drug that I was unaware of and just be that desperate. Cause y'all, like I said, homeboy phase wasn't all that. It's like, how, and this is the thing, how much will you compromise just to be with somebody? Just to be with somebody. Like the only, you know, benefits of having this person around, like if I needed something put together, you know, that'd be cool. Needed some money, because back in the day, you know, Bailey was in diapers. It was like, I need some money for some Pampers. He buy a whole box of diapers because the daddy wouldn't do it. Never mind. So, you know, like, I guess I was holding on to small, very small things that this person was doing that wasn't truly beneficial to me, because at the end of the day, I could have really done it myself. But anyway, so yeah, so to basically sum up how I found out that he had never had custody of his son, never. And he actually had never really been in his son's life until the time I came into his life and he saw that I had a child. He was like, oh, well, I got one of them too. I got one of them. I'm gonna go pull them up. And yeah, but so long story short, this particular person, I think that might be another story time, but this particular person, yeah, was lying to the point that it was just ridiculous. So this particular person ended up in jail, and I got the baby mother's, his son's mother's phone number to call him, let him know, call her and let her know that this person was in jail, and just in case, you know, he was supposed to pick the little boy up or whatever. And so then we get into a deeper conversation. I let her know everything that's happened, and she let me know everything he's done. And this is the first time I'm really actually having a conversation with his child's mother, which I don't suggest that for people who are in committed relationships. You're supposed to have a conversation with the person's, you know, baby mother, baby father, before things get too deep. You know, that's what I would suggest, particularly. But of course, they didn't have no relationship because this person just popped back up a few years later. Because mind you, the kid was already in school. The kid was in school. She's letting me know everything, you guys. Letting me know this person never had, what's the word? Custody of their son. He's never been around their child. They had broke up when basically she found out that she was pregnant, and the child was in school. I think he was like 6, maybe he was 5 or 6, but a lot older than Bailey, because Bailey, when I started dealing with this person, was only 1.5 years. So, but anyway, so she let me know that pretty much he was a psycho, and I'm like, that's crazy. I find all this out after the fact, which means nothing because I've already had this person arrested. So once you get locked up, I mean, I feel like whatever we had going on is over. In my person, if I gotta call the cops on you, it's over. Like, we're done. We are done, boo. Anyway, that's just me being funny. But no, I'm serious though. But anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of details, like a lot of details that, of course, I'm already about to hit close to 15 minutes here. So I'm not gonna go over all the details, but I just find it so sickening a person will lie about their kids. Like, that is a serious offense. To lie on your kid, like, that's your blood, like, you know. And if you're not taking care, y'all, if I had known he wasn't taking care of his child, period, I'm the type of person that's a direct reflection of your character, and I'm not gonna deal with you. You can't trust nobody who doesn't take care of their own flesh and blood at all. You cannot trust them, period. Like, big dots. And for the people out there saying, oh, well, you know, sometimes the baby mother will keep the child away. Sweetheart, go put yourself on child support and at least be paying your child support. So you could at least say, well, I am paying child support, at least. If there's gonna be such a, you know, back and forth, she ain't letting you seem cool, but at least make sure, you know, the child is getting, you're helping. So yeah, this person was not helping financially, wasn't seeing the child, was not there, period. So yeah, it was definitely interesting. And I y'all, you're like, Taryn, what was you doing before you got saved, sweetheart? Whew, sweetheart. I'm trying to figure out the same thing. What was going on? What was going on? I'm trying to figure out the same thing, because it's like, now that I sit here and think about things, like, how did I let that one get past me? Thank you for watching. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. Make sure you like. And there's going to be many more videos, all for the month of August, y'all. If you are ready, make sure you hit that post notification bell, okay? Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and stay in the word. Bye.